Is the housing market turning in 2026? What buyers and sellers need to know. Hey everyone, I'm David Hittle, doing business as Shop Kentucky Homes LLC, your real estate specialist with United Real Estate Louisville. And today we are breaking down a big question that many buyers and sellers are asking as we head into 2026. Is the housing market finally turning a corner? And what does that mean for me? So let's walk through the real data, not just the headlines, and understand what's happening nationally and here in the Louisville area. If you want clear, data driven insight on the market, the kind that helps you make confident buy or sell decisions, hit that like button and subscribe. I post every other day. National signals what turning a corner even really means. As we approach 2026, several key indicators suggest the market may be shifting from the slow, cautious environment of the past few years into something more balanced. The data shows that market rates have stabilized compared to the big swings we have been seeing in prior years. Inventory has reached healthier levels. It's not too low, it's not too high. Buyer traffic is picking up in key segments, and sellers are more willing to list their homes. All of these together are signs of a market that is adjusting and not collapsing. It's not overheating, but it is shifting into a more normalized range. Now, this doesn't mean everywhere will look the same. Housing is local, but on a broad U.S. level, there's a real sense of movement. So, what buyers are seeing headed into 2026? For buyers, this can feel confusing because there's a lot of mixed messages. Mortgage rates are not falling as fast as some had hoped, but rates aren't rising sharply either. Inventory has expanded in most markets. Competition has eased compared to the frenzy periods, and price growth has moderated rather than declining. So the question becomes, is the market improving, or are we still waiting for something bigger to happen? The answer, it just depends on your individual goals. And the data shows momentum, not paralysis. But what about sellers in this new shifting market? Well, for sellers in 2026, a turning market means new opportunities. They include more buyers being active, more homes are selling without steep price concessions. There are longer listing windows, which means better buyer discovery. Sellers are also regaining negotiation leverage in certain price bands. Now, again, that doesn't mean that every home will sell instantly, but it does mean that seller confidence and buyer engagement are trending upward from the slower pace that we saw in much of 2024 and 2025. So here is how this turning corner shows up locally in Bullitt, Shelby, Jefferson, and the greater Louisville areas. Well, here we see active inventory growth. In the most recent data we received, active inventory here has climbed from very low levels, meaning buyers have more options, but not too many to create a glut. Prices are holding strong. Local median and average sale prices have been stable or mildly rising. They are not collapsing, and this indicates that demand is real and not artificial. The absorption rate also tells a story. Absorption rates, which measure how quickly homes sell compared to available inventory, have improved from the slowest points and suggest more balanced conditions. This paints a picture of a local market that isn't overwhelmed with supply, but it isn't starved for supply either. which is exactly what economists mean when they talk about a market turning a corner. So what does this mean for you in 2026? If you are a buyer, you are not facing the intense competition of past cycles. You have more homes to choose from. You can shop with confidence. You can lock in a house now that may make more sense than waiting for an uncertain future rate drop. If you are a seller, buyer engagement is increasing, pricing power is stabilizing, and homes can sell for strong values with the right strategy. So whether you are buying or selling, the data suggests the market is transitioning and not in a way that favors only one side or the other. Instead, it's moving towards a more traditional, balanced market. So if you are thinking about your next move in 2026, whether you're buying, selling, or just trying to understand where we're headed, you've come to the right place. I am David Hittle, doing business as Shop Kentucky Homes LLC, your real estate specialist with United Real Estate Louisville. You can drop any questions you have in the comments below. I read and respond to them all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next housing update.